Welcome to the 7th episode of the BFPtv hosted by BFP Caraga Public Information Unit. Indeed, as we have witnessed, the past weeks were loaded with events that would surely leave a mark in our historical narratives as we enter the Burr months. Our campaign against destructive fires and disaster resilience remains intensified with the help of the 1,239 BFP Caraga personnel who are up day and night to perform their sworn duty for God, country, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
BFP Caraga has been actively engaged in different activities and initiatives. These efforts are possible with the diligent work of our Regional Director, Chief Superintendent Fred L. Harris Jr. Let me give you the highlights of his activities.
BFP Caraga welcomed the BFP Region 8 delegates for the scheduled tune-up game in preparation for the BFP Mindanao-wide Sports Fest. Among the games played were basketball, volleyball, lawn tennis, and chess. RD TRAJERAS expressed his warm greetings to the 12 BFP Caraga personnel who graduated in their FAR Senior Leadership course with class number 2023-15 Tagapangasiwa. 3 of them were recognized. For Top 6, Senior FAR Officer 2 Johnny E. Castro. Top 5, Senior FAR Officer 2 Vilma L. Didil. And Top 3, Senior FAR Officer 2 Madeline A. Bucani. On August 14, RD TRAJERAS graced the traditional Monday flag raising of Las Nieves, Agusan del Norte as the guest of honor and speaker. He was accompanied by the Acting Provincial Fire Marshal of Agusan del Norte, Chief Inspector Kenneth Van S. de los Reyes, and the Station Officer in Charge, Senior FAR Officer 3 Arnel P. Goloran. In the same day, RD TRAJERAS was represented by the Assistant Regional Director for Administration, Senior Superintendent Peter Sean Anthony T. Atop, in a meeting at Banahaw Conference Room, Office of the City Mayor, in relation to the conduct of the National Agencies Night of the City Government of Surigao that is set to September 5, 2023. Another event on this day was attended by the Assistant Regional Director for Operations, Senior Superintendent Michael Melchor S. Ponferrada. The awarding of Gawad Kalasag Seal for local government units and special awards in DRM and humanitarian assistance was held as a significant highlight of the culmination program of the National Disaster Resilience Month observance held at Las Nieves Hall, Almont Inland Resort, Butuan City. Last August 15, RD TRAJERAS expressed congratulations to the BFP Caraga graduates of Fire Officer Advanced course, in which Senior Inspector John Ray C. Mejores was recognized as top 10, while Senior Inspector John Kevin B. Serva as top 6 of the class. On August 17, RD TRAJERAS led the basketball team in a tune-up game with the 30th Infantry Battalion, Barangay Mahanog, Higakit, Surigao del Norte, led by Major Jasper T. Kakayan. Last August 23, the Deputy Chief for Operations, Chief Superintendent Wilberto Reconil A. Quanchu, arrived at the regional office for an interfacing. He gave emphasis on the different capacity building activities for the Bureau of Fire Protection. On the same day, RD TRAJERAS welcomed the regional directors of Regions 9, 10, 12, and BARM for the celebration of the 3rd Mindanao-wide Sports Fest. A welcome dinner for the delegates was held at the Provincial Convention Center and was attended by Governor Robert Lyndon S. Barbers, as well as the City Mayor Honorable Pablo Yves L. Dumlao II. Also present were Chief Superintendent Wilberto Reconil A. Quanchu, the Deputy Chief for Operations, and Chief Superintendent Romel C. Trajo, the Director for Special Rescue Force. The opening ceremony was held on the following day at the Provincial Gymnasium. This was graced by the guest of honor and speaker, Honorable Eddie B. Gogkianke Jr., the Provincial Vice Governor of Surigao del Norte. The Yell and Muse competition took place during the opening ceremony. Afterwards, all sports events commenced in different areas in the city. During the evening, BFP Caraga celebrated the 32nd anniversary of the Bureau of Fire Protection. The event was attended by the Undersecretary for Public Safety of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Honorable Serafin P. Barreto Jr. Yusek Barreto gave the honor of handing over the plaques of recognition to different organizational units, partner government and non-government organizations who contributed to the success of BFP Caraga's plans, programs, and activities. The closing and awarding ceremony was held at Surigao City Gymnasium, where our very own Chief of the Bureau of Fire Protection, Fire Director Louis Soralta Poracan, attended as a guest of honor and speaker. BFP Caraga was declared as the overall champion, followed by the Regions 11, 9, BARM, 10, and Region 12. Last August 30, the Fire Officer Candidate Course Class 2023-018 Tagapanguna paid courtesy call to our Regional Director. A certificate of commendation was given to Senior Fire Officer 4 Noel V. Miano for graduating as top 8 of the class. Chief Superintendent Fred L. TRAJERAS Jr. attended the simultaneous oath-taking ceremony of the newly promoted junior commissioned officers and the newly absorbed Fire Officer 1. The program was held at Cabadbaran City and attended by the Governor of Agusan del Norte, Honorable Maria Angelica Rosedel M. Amante.
This has been Fire Officer 1 Justijan Daano Duero, PIU staff, giving you first-hand look of our activities through BFPtv Caraga.